You're listening to All About Us Radio. We're live streaming 24/7, playing old school versus new school. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at AAU Media, and visit our website www.aaumedia.com. Call us at 1-833-369-1444, extension 1, and leave us an inspirational message or request. You're listening to All About Us Radio.
Welcome to All About Us. My name is Marie Charlot. I would like to welcome everyone to Transforming Leaders, Transforming Communities. Transforming Leaders is about having conversations for change, for your life, your business, your communities. Conversation for conscientious leadership, social responsibility, and creating sustainable community or giving back. Transforming communities, on the other hand, it's about bringing dignity, a profound sense of belonging, compassion, and empathy to all people. A few writers have reflected in their work a bankruptcy in dignity all over the world. The value of life has become secondary or less to the priority of making financial profits. The impact of that reality has rendered us to necessarily adapt to change in this fast-paced, accelerated life. Our integrity, accountability, and the ability to profoundly relate to others have become essential to keep our humanity. Transforming leaders, transforming communities take place every Tuesday and every Thursday night at from 6 to 6:30. However, tonight we will be here from 6 to 6:30, and then we will come back for a second segment from 6:30 to 7 o'clock. However, every week after that is every Tuesday, every Thursday at 6 p.m. Our company is Leaders' Choice. Our website is leaderschoice.net. Our email is mariecharlot at leaderschoice.net. Our phone number, if you choose to reach us, is 6765-335-6796. All that information will come in the screen throughout the segment tonight. In our session today, we will address conscientious leadership, integrity, and social responsibility. We will be encouraging engaging in inquiries, reflection, and sharing. We also offer coaching if there is a request to expand or resolve. But for now, we will take a short break and we will be right back.
Tuck. It's handmade by myself, and you only can get it here, and it's patent, and it's only here at Rococo Design. It's like a regular pillow, or you can take the blanket out like so, fluff up the pillow, open up your blanket, wrap it around yourself, and then you can lay on your sofa and relax with your pillow throw and tuck. When you're done with it, just flip it over. When you don't want the blanket anymore, you just fold it over twice. Fold it over twice again. Fold it over. And tuck it in the back. And there you go. You're back to the pillow throw and tuck. Rococo Design.
Hello. So welcome back to Transforming Leaders, Transforming Communities. One of the things that you will notice that I would do is I would be generating from my materials. I would be reading. So let's go straight to it and let's not waste any time. What I typically like to do that I found very useful is to provide the information giving you example of what it is, and then the floor will be open for you to share with us your discovery, your point of view, your reflection, asking for coaching, and we can take it from there. The leadership fundamentals. Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others, by Jack Welch. We are speaking to a particular kind of leadership, conscientious leadership, the cornerstone for power in leadership. Conscientious leadership is a leadership approach characterized by a strong sense of responsibility, diligence, and meticulous attention to details. Conscientious leaders prioritize ethical behavior, accountability, and a commitment to the well being of their teams and organization. They lead by example, demonstrating unwavering integrity and dedication to their responsibilities. Conscientious leaders are thorough in their decision making, considering all available information and potential consequences. They often excel in setting and achieving goals, as their conscientious nature drives them to meticulously plan and execute tasks. This leadership style fosters trust among team members and stakeholders, as it reflects a deep commitment to doing what is right and in the best interest of the organization and its people. The concept of conscience, as commonly used in its moral sense, is the inherent ability of every healthy human being to perceive what is right and what is wrong, and on the strength of this perception, to control, monitor, evaluate, and execute their actions. Conscientious leadership provides a real sense of purpose. It is a commitment to contribution. I just would like to share something with you to give you an example. So here I am in the office. I come early in the morning. The hours are from 9 to 5. 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm already there. It was a sales job. And I typically leave really, really late in the afternoon, in the evening, sorry. And one day my boss calls me and he says, Marie, what's going on? You're not producing. We do follow your calls. I was surprised. I didn't know people can listen to my conversations. We do count the number of calls you make. You exceed the number required to keep your job. You do talk to people. You have great work ethics. You're very professional, but nonetheless, you are not producing any results. So I said to my boss, you know what? Since you were so kind to me, his mannerism was so dignified, so trustworthy, very related, and it was authentic. It was real. I was not being set up. It was real. So I said to him, you know something? I have a concern, and my concern is I have not passed the probation yet, and I am concerned because I need medical insurance. And he said to me, you're only 2-3 weeks away from passing the probation. More than likely you will, because you meet at least the minimum requirement, which is coming to work on time, do the work, and meet calling the numbers. And he says, here's what we're going to do. Once you pass the probation, we will make sure you are covered. But I only need one thing from you. We cannot lose a quality of an employee like yourself. Just promise me you will be back. And you know what? I did come back, because I saw this was someone who was conscious of each and every single human being that was coming to work. And I was inspired to be a team, not an outsider employee that just come to work. I want to be part of the winning team. I want to be a winner. I want to do really, really well. And I did. I did take care of my life. I did take care of my health. I came back within 3 to 6 months. My commission check went from $750 every 2 weeks to start making on the average $10,000. That is the power of leadership, consciousness. The second topic is the integrity, the cornerstone for exceptional leadership. Integrity is a fundamental ethical and moral principle that refers to the quality of being honest, truthful, and having sound moral character. It involves a consistency of actions, values, methods, measures, principles, expectations, and outcomes. Individuals with integrity adhere to a set of principles and values, and they are guided by a sense of honesty ethics, and transparency in their interactions as well as their decision making. Integrity entails doing what it is morally right and ethically right, even when it may be challenging or inconvenient. And it often involves standing up for one's principles and beliefs. It is a highly regarded trait in both personal and professional contexts and form the basis of trust and credibility in relationships and leadership. Integrity is closely connected to respect. Have respect for yourself. Stay true to yourself. Have the courage to take a stand for your value. Finally, integrity is your word. Your word builds character. Your character builds your reputation. So, thus, your character defines your destiny. When I started to do my own business, to start coaching, providing training and development, I was invited to do a workshop to another state and to expect about 300 people. When I arrived there, they took me to an office and there were only 5 people. The justification was that they did not promote it for enough time to have at least 300 people. You can imagine the infuriating thoughts that I had. It was like, how disrespectful, how dare they? Don't they know who I am? I'm one of the best. I'm getting paid. And now that they are not here, they're putting my job in jeopardy. So all these crazy thoughts were going to my mind. But at the end of the day, I only gave my word to one thing. I didn't promise 300. I didn't promise 5. I only gave my word to deliver the training within 3 days, to be effective, and to make sure that everything works. That's all I promised you. And I was trained by some of the best coaches in the world. And the first thing they taught me was integrity. Because you see, in the face of integrity, circumstances back down, circumstances transform, temporary situation, conditions transform. And I'm going to get even deeper. Your health can also be transformed in the face of integrity. So to go back to my story, to demonstrate the power of integrity, and I had all these thoughts, and within a few seconds, I smiled and I said, welcome. There are 5 of us. I would not cut corners. We would be working every day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., from Friday to Sunday, and I will not cut the modules. We are going to have a full training with the 5 of us. And then we did the work. After the very first session, they said to me, Marie, I know you only give us an hour for lunch. We would like to take 2 hours. And I said, great. We're supposed to be done at 9 p.m. If you come back an hour later, and then we're going to end at 10 p.m. They smile and they walk away. You know what they did when they came back? They came back with more people. And every breaks we took, they just kept coming back with more people. And several months later, my boss and I, we were talking. He said, Marie, I knew they were not going to bring that many people. They wanted to test you. They had a lot of concerns about people like you, about people that looked like you. They had a lot of background concern. And guess what? Whenever we are having a meeting, you are the number one on the list. Whenever we are having a call, they're always asking, is Marie going to be there? So for all of us who are listening to me, integrity is your power. Wherever you go, make sure you bring your integrity with you. So before I go on, I think right now we are due for a break. So why don't we take a break, and we will be right back. Thank you. Shavrona, would you like to take a break now? Okay. So why don't we continue? Social responsibility, the cornerstone for extraordinary results, thus transformation. Social responsibility is when you recognize that you are part of a whole, part of a community, a team, an organization. As such, you have a responsibility towards the success and well-being of that community, that team, or that organization. Social responsibility signifies a deep commitment to making positive contributions to society and the broader community. It embodies the recognition that individual and organization have an ethical obligation to act in a way that benefit not only their interests, but also the well-beings of others and the environment. Embracing social responsibility involves considering the social environment and ethical impacts of one's action and decisions. Those who value social responsibility actively seeks opportunities to address societal challenges, promote equality, protect the environment, and support communities in need. I was responsible for events for specific groups of people and all kinds of people. It could be a national community, it could be an international community, it could be a specific cultural background. So, for example, it could be the European community, it could be Egyptian community, it could be the LGBT community, and then I took on the people of African descent community event. It's very close to my heart. And then I invited a group of team people to work with me as my team. And then I shared the event with many other groups of people. It was all I was asked to do was to have 60 people at the event. But nonetheless, I went out of my way to share with everyone, and my team did the work to let everyone know. That night, instead of 60 people, we had 300 people at the event. It was one of community, it was one of love, it was one of connecting, it was one of networking. And in terms of generating revenue for the company, we had a very, very successful evening. So here we had the opportunity to create team, to create teamwork, to create conversation by bringing dignity to all communities. And then what showed up that night was an opportunity for extraordinary results. And you saw that as a full community that looks like a mosaic of different parts, different people, different background, we created extraordinary results. So we're going to take a break right now. And when we come back, I would love to hear from you. What do you think about what's being said so far? What are your reflections? What are your comments? And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. So we're taking a short break. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is Najesti from Butter Me Essentials Natural Hair and Body Company. We are located in Brooklyn, New York. We are a family-owned company, which is run by my husband Vaden and I. Do you have hair that is hard to manage? Having trouble with hair growth? Is your skin always dry? No problem. Butter Me Essentials is here with the solution. We specialize in hair butters, pomades, hair elixirs, shampoos, conditioners, luxury soaps, body butters, lotion bars, perfumes, scrubs, and so much more. All of our products is made with natural and organic ingredients such as shea butter, cocoa butter, mango butter, Jamaican black castor oil, avocado oil, Oregon oil, and essential oils. There is no sulfates, petroleum, mineral oils, or parabens, just all natural goodness. If you would like to order our products, check out our website at buttermeessentials.com, buttermeessentials.com, or call 646-524-3351, 646-524-3351. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Remember, like our motto says, you deserve to be buttered.
Hi, welcome back to Transforming Leaders, Transforming Communities. One of the things that I would like to share with all of you is that Leaders Choice is a company that offers personal coaching. This is for people just looking to make changes in their personal lives, whether in the areas of finances, marriage, relationship, career, whatever area that is important to you. We also, I have worked with someone, and I remember she came to me and said to me, you know, I just about had it. Can you coach me just to get divorced peacefully? And I just laughed at her. I says, I don't do that. We can have great conversations, and that's what it leads to, and that's what we do. But I am not here to coach people to get divorced. It's not what we do. And 3 months later, I'm getting pictures of honeymoons. I'm also getting pictures about their businesses, and then how now she's really considering building another business. So she would have two. We also offer executive coaching. This is when you have a business and you are looking to expand, you are looking to generate more revenue, you are looking to have your team be excited about coming to work. I have worked with someone who has a business. Within 3 to 5 months of working with him, he has generated an additional $250,000 at least. It was more than that. Generated at least $250,000. And he was, needless to say, very happy. But more importantly, he started developing a new relationship with his team, really getting to see the talents and also the support that each and every member needs so that they can succeed. We also offer a leadership program that is 3 months and a half. It's called The Quest. It is pretty much, first of all, there are 3 weekends. The very first weekend is about a new beginning, discovering the new you, and also get to uncover your beliefs, things about yourself that you can see that are limiting you, that are keeping you from expanding at the level that you do, or get also creating a new life. It's really about that. It's also about you being with other people and get a sense of what works and what doesn't work. At the very completion of that, you would take a look at approaching life differently. What I learned from that program is I had a view of life that life was so hard. I had to do everything by myself. I didn't trust anyone. And that was a belief that I had. In order to get things done, in order to get things done right, do it by yourself. There, you could go so far in life by working by yourself because you will get what they call burnout. And typically, when you burn out over time, you do quit and you do miss out on who you could be in the world. The second training is really about who you really are, what matters to you, what is your expression in the world. I am a very loving, committed, passionate woman to making a difference, to impact leaders in the world. And then I started living my life from there. Um, I remember when I changed career, my very first job, I became number one in the world in the company. Within 6 months, I got my first promotion. 30 days after my first month, I was invited to be part of a team that was accountable for the southern region of the United States. So it's what we do here is extraordinary. It's amazing. What you get to experience is freedom, joy, being powerful in the face of no possibility, creating a life that you love, getting your heart back. One of the things people do when things are challenging, they become isolated, they become separated, they remove their heart. They no longer want that little heart to be bruised. And yet they are dying to be loved. They are dying to contribute. Because I know what gives me life is to love, is to help, is to see people thriving, is to see our community doing extraordinary well. Yesterday, I heard something I would like to share with you. Someone said that what we notice in other groups, they like to succeed by themselves. But in our culture, in our group, we are all about winning as a group. Even before you start thinking about how you're going to be successful, you start thinking about the people you want to put in your group so that everyone exceeds. I thought it was so unbelievably incredible. And this is what's available at Leader's Choice in participating in the quest. What also, there are more things available. If you have a business, you really want to take it to a whole new level by transforming yourself and demonstrate your leadership at the level of being a conscious leader. That's also available at Leader's Choice. So as I said earlier, I do not see, maybe I'm missing it. If you want to call, you want to make a comment, you want to reflect, we are here. So one of the things we talk about is all the work we get to do, but it's not always easy. So I would like to leave you with a thought to empower you no matter what you're dealing with today. Is the Mother Teresa Anyway poem. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today People will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the world the best you've got anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it is between you and your God. It was never between you and them anyway. So, really, thank you for listening to Transforming Leaders, Transforming Communities. And we are about conscientious leadership, social responsibility, and give back, creating sustainable communities. And when we talk about communities, transforming communities, we really are about bringing dignity, a deep, profound sense of belonging, empathy, compassion, and love for the community. Marie Charlot of Leaders' Choice, Transforming Leaders, Transforming Communities. So tonight, see you at 6:30. Thank you.
If I lift up my heart to you, if I open my mouth to give you the glory, it would be hallelujah. We sing hallelujah. We lift our hands to give you glory.
You're listening to All About Us Radio. We're live streaming 24/7, playing old school versus new school. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at AAU Media, and visit our website www.aaumedia.com. Call us at 1-833-369-1444, extension 1, and leave us an inspirational message or request. You're listening to All About Us Radio.